Okay, so let's say, like, instead of Alicia and Galleon, this is Zyros and Galleon, right? Well, your Chloe's fast, and she's going to do a good job protecting you against a lot of teams. But people that are sporting Bernard, Megan, Double Lucian, or the people that are sporting Bernard, Megan, Zyros, and Galleon, they're going to have their Bernard that's faster than your Chloe, and he's going to go. And then that's going to put Megan up, and then Megan, or, you know, Tiana, whatever, there's a whole bunch of tunes. Megan's going to go and push up the Zyros even further, and what's going to end up happening is you're going to get looted, and you're going to get flame breath by Zyros before your Chloe even has a chance to protect the team. Of course, I don't have Zyros to do the super crazy AoE stuff, and I didn't bring Megan for the attack buff, but it's kind of, you know, I kind of brought it like this for illustration purposes, right? This is not a team I would use, and of course it's going to lose because it's not supposed to do this, but you get the example, right? And the example is, it's not hard to push a 120 speed ultra super nuker tune above your 240 speed Chloe, rendering her pretty much useless. And that's kind of like the moral of what we're going after here. I might even still be able to beat this guy. I don't know, I'm gonna try it just to see. Just to see. What? Provoke? No. Loot. Yay. Oh no, you killed Alicia. What? Do it. I don't kill him. What? You should not do that. This is... No. Oh. Oh. It's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. Should I loot or should I hit her? Should I loot or should I hit her? Let's loot. And maybe can Bernard do enough damage to kill her? No. Yay, go Bernard! Oh, what's going on? Let's talk about the theory behind the defense, right? Because this is what makes part of the game, especially the PvP stuff, so much fun, because you get to tinker and play around with how your team's artificial intelligence is protecting you and preserving your rank. And that rank is some good stuff, especially when you're going after crystals at the end of the week or guild points. So we're going to break this down in a couple of sections. Very first, we're just going to talk about some basics, okay? Then, after we talk about basics, we're going to talk a little bit about some advanced mechanics beyond just basics. Then, I'm going to share what I think are some key tunes for the defense. Could be your defense. And then we're going to give some examples and illustrations. I'm going to give you guys a first-hand example of what like a rush hour is like, and how some of these advanced mechanics might be protecting you during the rush for them crystals on a Sunday. So first off, let's talk about like the very basics. If you've watched part 1 and you've watched part 2, we talked about the importance of making sure that you have immunity or cleanse and speed. Okay? And I can't get any more simple than to break it down like this. In the arena system, everything up to like Conqueror 2, even during rush hour generally, just all boils down to who's got the best immunity, speed, cleanse from their runes, right? Once you have a certain amount of speed on your monsters combined with hit points and stuff based on your runes, you're gonna hold a certain performance and you're gonna do well. So if you're the type of person that's, you know, floating in like the fighter, or, you know, catches up in like the Conqueror 1 every now and then, but it's floating around here, the primary thing that you want to work on is everything that we talked about in parts 1 and 2. All right, those things that help you out on your offense are going to help you out on your defense. What you're going to want to do is just set your defense and make sure that your 4 fastest guys with the combination of cleanse are on your defense, because that's going to give people the most problems, right? And depending on your stage of progression, it might behoove you just to put your 4 fastest guys, one of them having cleanse, right? Just throw them on your defense, because those are going to be your 4 best monsters. What am I getting at? Well, like for example, there's a stage in my progression when I only had a certain amount of really good runes, okay? Because the really good runes are rare, they just take time to build up. And I had my best runes, and I didn't have a whole lot of them, I had my best runes on like this setup, like right here, okay? I had maybe like 40 or so 6-star runes that I had powered up, and they were just all on these 4 guys right here. And I ran this as a defense for a really long time. And it did well. And why did it do well? Well, because people were generally fast. There was cleanse from the Veramos, and there was protection from the Chloe. And kind of like what we talked about in part 1 and part 2, there was a little bit of kill potential with armor break. You know, Bello was faster than the rest of them. So we can sum up the basic mechanics as everything up to a certain point, probably that, you know, that Conq 1, is going to boil down to an arms race of runes. Okay? So if you're at that stage of progression where you've just started farming giants and maybe a little bit of dragons, and you don't have a huge amount of really great 5 and 6-star runes, or maybe you don't have a whole lot of mana, prioritize. All right? And it's going to make sense for you to get a combination of cleanse and speed on your 4 best guys and throw them on your defense, and they're going to treat you good. They're going to allow you to hold the rank that you're capable of holding. And they're going to allow you to get your crystals at the end of the week that you're capable of getting, which you are. You don't need a vast amount of runes. You don't need to have been farming dragons for like the past 8 months to compete and do well. No, you only need 4 guys. Now, along with the basics like that, right? You also want to make sure that this combination of speed and immunity and cleanse comes with a little bit of kill potential, right? So how do you get kill potential? Well, there's 3 basic ways. The easiest way is to make sure that you have an armor breaker followed by some damage monsters, like say I got like a Perna or something, and make sure that your armor breaker is just a little bit faster than your monster that's going to get your kill shot, right? So like in this example, if you're using a Bella and a Teshar, which you probably won't be, you'll be using like a something else like a Darien and a Perna, or who knows, whatever it is. Your combination of your armor breaker and your big damage dealer, you want to make sure that your armor breaker is just a hair bit faster than your big damage dealer. Okay, the closer you can get them, the better. All right. That way, you know that your artificial intelligence, the order that your tunes are going to move in, your armor breaker is going to go, and hopefully the enemy won't have chances to move in between your armor breaker going and your damage dealer or damage dealers moving right after them and getting you a kill. Okay? So let me put a real defense back in here of some sort. I don't know, we could put him and put you, and we'll put Bernard back for now. Boy, we were liking Bernard. We're gonna throw Bernard back in there. So to sum up the basic mechanics, make sure that you got what we talked about in part 1 and part 2. You got speed, you got some cleanse, and you got some sort of a kill plan. Okay. The exception to the kill plan is you can get by without armor break if you got lots of stuns. You know, you can just stun the enemy so much that they can't keep up. Or you can get by without armor break if you have like Zyros. Because you can reset people and they can't do anything and they're screwed and you'll win. So the kill plan usually involves armor break and a big damage dealer that are really, really close with the armor breaker, just a little bit faster than your damage dealer. But it could also involve a really nice combination of mass AoE stuns or Zyros, because who doesn't like the most overpowered arena monster in the entire game? So that'll sum it up for the basics. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a little cutaway here, and then we're going to start to break down the advanced mechanics, because this is what makes the defense fun. This is what sets apart those people, okay, that are floating around here from the people that are floating around here, okay? The difference between here down and here up is advanced. So for this next long section of the video here, I'm going to go into a lot of detail about a few mechanics that separate the top level defenses from the mid-level defenses. And I want to start this with a simple disclaimer that I know these work, okay, because I've got a lot of experience of fighting the top level teams versus time ago fighting the high teams, but not necessarily the top level teams. And these are proven ways for you to improve your ranking, especially when it comes to close an arena. But what I wanted to throw out there is not every single one of these advanced type of mechanics might be the one that works best for you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you know you'd want to work on all of them. I'm going to explain them all, and I'm going to leave it up to the viewer to decide which one would be important to them, or which one you think fits well into the setup that you want to use. Because what we're going to find out is there's a couple of these mechanics that are really, really useful for the defense to protect yourself, but you're going to have choices into which ones you work best for you with the monsters you have and the runes you have. to help you preserve your rank when it comes time to get those crystals. Alright, so to introduce advanced mechanics, let's just pick an example. I can think of no better way to do it than to use an example. Okay, so let's say it's rush hour and your defense has to hold up from people pounding you, fighting for those crystals before the close of arena. And what's going to happen is when rush hour comes along, everybody is busting out their team that's just trying to blow you up really fast, because the name of the game is use up all the wings that you've saved up as fast as you can, and maybe even do a refill or 2 or 3 or 4, or if you're high up, maybe 5 or 6. There's a lot of refills going on at the top there during rush hour. And what are people going to do? Well, they're going to go at you with some very common teams. All right? And the most common of all of these teams, and we'll start at the lower end of the advanced mechanics, the most common of all of these teams are generally going to involve something like this. Okay? They're going to have, like, say, some sort of a setup designed to blow you up really fast, combined with a very fast Chloe. Okay, this is like the most popular for the mid-game crowd. And what'll happen is the fight will start, and they're banking on their Chloe to be the fastest. You know, that they've made their Chloe super fast at the expense of everything else, so that when the fight starts, they know that they can put up their fanatic buff, and then maybe use something like, you know, in this example, it's Seek, Katarina, and like Alicia leader skill. Put up their fanatic buff, protect all their damage units, and their damage units can be as slow as dirt. It doesn't matter. They're like 100% crit, slow as dirt, super high attack. And what they're planning to do is protect their damage units. You move into that fanatic buff, and then they try to blow you up in one turn with either 2 Lucians or AoE armor break plus a big monster like a Zyros or something that just does a crap ton of damage and blows your whole team up. Well, this is really, really common. And our advanced mechanics start with protecting yourself against something like this. Okay? And in this example, what this guy is doing to protect himself against something like this is he is bringing his own attack bar increasers. All right? And he's banking that his Bernard with a Vanessa leader skill is going to outspeed your Chloe. So you can't protect your Lucians and your Katarinas and stuff before he moves and blows them up. Right? That's an effective defense, and he's, you know, this guy is ranked higher because of that, right? And so the easiest advanced mechanic to help protect you against something like this is start your own arms race with an attack bar increaser and try to outspeed all them people with the Chloes trying to protect their damage units going after you, okay? Well, and in this example, like, it's not the best. It's not the best protection, but this is a good example of how you can protect yourself against that. Okay? And that's why this guy's, you know, that's why he's up there on a Saturday evening, right? Because he has that protection built in. And this is one of the advanced mechanics that we needed to talk about, is one way to protect yourself against people going after you with their super blow-up squad, which more often than not involves a Chloe, is by getting your own attack bar increaser to protect your team. Well, another way to protect yourself against something like this is bring your own Chloe, right? And make her really fast too. So, you know, that's why Chloe is really prominent in the high end of Arena, because that's a way to protect yourself. You know, they shield. Well, maybe your Chloe will decide to do her shield too, and you can withstand that onslaught of them trying to blow you up. That's not a very effective defense. It works, but it's not the most effective, because what's going to end up happening is normally they just wait until the Fnatic runs off and then they use their nukes and you're still dead. This is way more effective. A speed leader along with an attack bar booster to hopefully be faster than those people trying to protect their monsters with the Chloe. What's another defense against something like this? Will runes. Okay? Will runes, and more will runes. These people are not going to be able to AoE armor break you if you start the fight with one turn of immunity, right? So one of the easiest ways to improve your defense and protect yourself against people trying to wombo you and stuff on that first turn is make sure that tunes that need them. Now, there are some tunes that don't need will runes, but most of them, if you're going to put them on your arena defense, you probably want will runes on them. Okay? Now, a quick thing about will runes, you don't need them in certain scenarios. Like if you're expecting to win sheerly by speed, stay away from will runes. If you're running like Leo, you're not going to put a will runes on Leo. If you got like a tune that has a crazy passive like Camilla, you don't need will runes on a Camilla. Right, so there's some places where you don't use them, but there's a lot of tunes where you will use them. So if you start to fight your way up in the arena, you're going to notice that a lot of high-end defenses, what sets them apart from some of the lower-end defenses, is they got will runes on their troopers to prevent the YOLO from happening, right? What's really common is Chloe with will runes and the Zyroses with will runes, because the Zyroses are slow and those will runes work really good on slow teams. Like I bet you this guy has will runes on his Zyros. And that's the reason why he's doing good, right? Because he's banking on being really fast, but he's also going to make sure his Zyros is protected from getting blown up on the first turn by your wombo setup. And he's doing that by making sure his Zyros has will runes. If I had to just say like one thing that might improve your rank more than anything, it would be putting a will offset on a monster that isn't extremely fast. That will help you more than anything. If it doesn't protect you against people going after you with like some super high damage blow up team, it's still going to be effective because it's going to protect you against people doing like little petty stuns and stuff on the first turn. What else can protect you against something like this? Nemesis runes. And there's two examples on how to use Nemesis runes to protect yourself against people trying to blow you up really fast. The first example is Veramos. He's really common, right? And at the high end of Arena, everybody runes him Violent Nemesis, generally. And the reason why they have the Nemesis runes, the Nemesis offset on him like that, is because they want him really fast, and maybe the will rune isn't the best offset because he's going to be moving really fast in the first place, and that would just be wasted. So we use Nemesis instead. And why do we use Nemesis? Why is it important? Well, if somebody's trying to blow you up, what's going to end up happening is they're going to do AoE damage on your team, right? And more often than not, it comes in the form of putting armor break on you first, and then hitting you with the AoE damage. Well, what's going to happen is if your Veramos is pretty fast and he has a Nemesis offset, is they'll AoE armor break you. The first round of damage will go. Veramos will take a significant amount of damage, and these Nemesis runes will push his attack bar up to where he moves before your second AoE nuker can go, takes off the armor break from everybody, and sometimes goes in and stuns people with his AoE stun and just throws a whole kink into the system, right? What's another way to use Nemesis runes to protect yourself on your defense? I think I have an example like right here. Okay, here's a Belladon that I have runed with will runes, Nemesis runes. Okay, I just put revenge because I wanted them, but you could do like will double Nemesis. You could do will Nemesis revenge. You could do will Nemesis whatever. As long as there's at least one Nemesis offset and your speed isn't like super slow, you know, like you're in the 160 to 200 range. How does this protect you? The same way that, say, a Veramos Nemesis rune will protect you. The person going after you is going to hit you with some hard area of effect damage. And in order for them to win, their hard area of effect damage usually comes in the form of 2 different monsters. And if you put a Nemesis offset, preferably will with the Nemesis so that you don't stay stunned, right? Because it works best if you don't get stunned on the first round, or you don't get armor broken and just straight up get one shot. So the best way to do this is to use will and Nemesis together. You put these on a healer that has a perfect artificial intelligence, like a Belladon or a Praha, or there's a whole bunch of tunes in the game. I won't go over them all, but you know them. Those tunes that you know when something gets low, they're going to heal, beyond a shade of doubt. Like their artificial intelligence is spot on. With the will and the Nemesis on them, what happens is somebody going after you with some sort of an AoE nuke setup is going to hit your healer that has Nemesis runes. They're going to take a lot of damage. Their attack bar is going to get pushed up to full, and they're going to move in between the enemy's 2 nukers and use their AoE heal and heal the team up and get you that win. Right? So that's how you use Nemesis runes and will runes to protect your team. Okay? Now, there's another advanced mechanic that can help protect you against people going after you with the Wombo setup. And we kind of talked about that a little bit beforehand, but it's a combination of protection or cleanse along with a tune that's going to increase attack bars or a crazy leader skill, crazy speed leader skill. Okay? People are going to run into problems trying to AoE blow up your whole team in 30 seconds if your protector, like your Chloe, is backed up with somebody that can increase attack bars and or a speed leader that will make their effective speed a little faster, you know, like a speed leader like a Tyrone or Jeremiah, or you know, any Vanessa would be the best, any sort of basic speed leader for the arena. So along with putting will runes on your troopers, you can also grant yourself some extra RNG protection against those people going after you with AoE nukes if you make sure that your Chloe is backed up by a speed leader and or another tune that's going to increase attack bars to increase your potential of maybe getting that Chloe up to where she can do Fnatic, right? This also helps because what happens is a lot of times Chloe doesn't do Fanatic on the first turn. And if you boost her speed even more with an attack speed leader and an attack bar increaser that might be just a little slower than her, well, that increases your odds of maybe if she doesn't Fanatic on the first turn, your tunes will push her attack bar up, and that second turn will come up and protect you before those big AoE nukers go. Okay? You might have seen this in previous vids that I've done on the channel, where I get kind of frustrated. I'm trying to like AoE nuke a team, and the Chloe ends up moving twice before my nukers go. And that's what you want to shoot for. Okay? And how do you shoot for that? Well, you use a speed leader and some other tune like an Orion or a Bernard that's going to increase her attack bar after she does her first turn. Because if she doesn't do her Fanatic on her first turn, you need to get her attack bar up there pretty fast so she can put it up before them nukers go. Right? Now, let's talk about probably what is becoming the most important, but the absolutely most effective advanced mechanic in today's Summoner's War defense. Okay? And that's going to be the area of effect buff remover. Right? So I think I refreshed the list, didn't I? Okay, we'll use this guy as an example. This team right here does not scare me one bit. Okay? If this were Rush Hour, I'm going after this guy. Okay? And the reason why I'm going after this guy, and why a lot of people would go after this guy, is because you can take those little cheese setups that are going to have protection for your nukers, in this case, like Chloe, and you're going to be able to protect your nukers and wait out whatever they do, and then your nukers can go and blow up the whole team. Alright? Or you could do what I often do, and just take a whole bunch of nukers, and they all have wheel runes, and you just stay unstunned, and you survive the first round, and then you blow them up. Right? Well, you got to protect yourself against that if you're looking to be at the very, very tip top. Okay, this last part, it's not necessary. Okay, because a lot of us don't have the really great AoE buff removers, but think of it about something to shoot for. Okay, because it's probably, in my opinion, right now the most effective defense mechanic there is. One last advanced mechanic that's very integral to forming a solid defense. Okay, especially if you don't have a good area of effect buff remover that you can rune with despair runes. Okay, now in all these examples that I showed you, right, if they don't have an AoE buff remover, what do they have? They have a fast attack bar increasing monster, right? You got a Bernard and an Orion there. You got a Bernard there, right? There's a Bernard there, along with the speed leader, of course. Orion there, right? Every single one of these defenses in the top 30, guys, it's gonna have either a combination of really fast attack bar increasers like a Bernard or an Orion, or they're gonna have an AoE buff remover. Unless you're Scat, he's just awesome. He's a god. He can do that because he has Camilla, and because that guy has a bunch of Artemis. There are a couple rare exceptions like Camilla, crazy shit like Artemis or Leo. Right, Leo can be an exception to that, but you know, those are rare, right? So what are people going to do? They're going to bring those AoE buff removers that we were talking about, or they're going to make sure they got those attack bar increasing monsters that are fast. Okay? So what does this mean for you? Well, if you don't have one of these, you know, really nice game-breaking area of effect buff removers that, you know, we'll talk about later, it's okay. everybody can make a Bernard, right? It's not too hard to make to get a Wayne or whatever the little water elemental is, or a Megan, or you name it. There's so many of those area of team attack bar increasing monsters. You make them super fast. You trip them out with swift runes that have great speed subs. Even if they don't have like the greatest amount of hit points or attack or something, it doesn't matter. Sacrifice everything at the cost of speed. Get those guys fast. Because what they're going to do is they're going to allow you to get that extra RNG protection against those people trying to blow you up really fast. Okay? And what's the name of the game here? Don't think about your defense in terms of, is it necessarily the best 4v4 setup? Think about your defense in terms of, I need to pull off some wins or scare away those people that are trying to blow me up really fast. I want to show you guys what I would say, like if you don't have any of those game-breaking dudes, what you might be able to put in as, go back to the defense. What could be a not so bad obtainable defense that you could run and actually push the ranks, okay? And that's this right here. All right, what do we have? We got the cleanse. We got a healer, and we got attack bar increaser. And then what you do is you throw in whatever fourth guy makes sense for your team, right? Maybe it's Chloe, maybe it's Theomaris, maybe it's Orion, maybe it doesn't matter, you know, any of those other great monsters that we talked about, or that great monster that you find success with. These three guys, if I had to just sum everything up, I would say these three guys, if runed good, you know, for speed, Bernard Swift, him Nemesis, Violent Nemesis, him Violent Will, or Will Nemesis, or Violent Revenge. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can rune a Bella to be effective. These three guys can, you know, if you're struggling, they can make the heart and soul of a pretty darn good defense if you throw the right fourth guy in there with them, you know? And the reasoning is because they're obtainable, you know, like it's not hard to get these guys. If I had to make like a totally 100% obtainable arena defense, it would be something like these guys and maybe like a werewolf, right? Or just maybe two Bellas, one with Nemesis and one with Violent, right? That would be the defense I'd go with right there, so that I would have maybe the ability to get out in front of these guys. If they AoE nuke me, maybe have like Nemesis runes that kick in and allow him to get a heal up, or Nemesis runes that kick in over here and allow him to take the AoE armor break off, and then a little bit of kill potential with the speed, the stuns, and the armor break. That would be my choice of like a obtainable arena defense that could hold up well and perform well, even like during a rush hour scenario. Because what's going to happen is Bernard's going to be fast, and Bella's going to have a chance to maybe seize and get some Violet procs. And if he stuns something that Bella seizes, they're not going to wombo you. It's going to be game over. They're going to lose. They're going to lose. And the last thing that we should do before we get into our example finish here today is, let me show you guys an example of how the attack bar mechanics works. If somebody isn't going after you with a setup, you know, something like this with a Chloe to protect their nukers, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be going after you with a setup that doesn't involve any sort of protection at all. They're going to be going after you with the setup that's going to be something like, where you at? Where you at? Like something like this, right? Okay, so let's pretend that I have, that these are 2 Lucians, okay? They're going to be going after you with something like this. They're not going to worry about protecting their guys. They're just going to hope that their Bernard is the fastest. Their Bernard is faster than anything you got. Their Bernard will push up their Megan, and the Megan's going to be like, you know, 180 speed or thereabouts. And the Megan will move before any of your guys, no matter how fast they are. And then their Lucians here will have so much attack bar increase going on. If their speed is high enough, their double Lucians will end up going before like your Chloe. Can even protect your team. Boom, you're dead, right? Or if it's not something like this, it's like say they have like pretend this is Zyros and Galleon and Bernard, right? They'll do something like this, and the fight starts. Bernard moves first because he's outrageously super fast at the expense of all other runes. Bernard goes first. No matter how, it doesn't matter how slow these guys are. It doesn't matter. You know, as long as they're like decently fast. They don't have to be fast. Bernard goes first, pushes up Megan. Megan goes, pushes up these 2 guys. Your AoE armor broken and your flame breath, game over, GG. Your skills are reset, you know, GG, game over. So you kind of have to understand this mechanic a little bit to understand how those other things like the will runes and the nemesis, the reactive nemesis runes, and your own attack bar increasing monsters are going to protect you. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a couple of tunes like this to show you how easy it is to push some really slow monsters to go faster than a Chloe to nuke your whole team. Okay, so let's say, like, instead of Alicia and Galleon, this is Zyros and Galleon, right? Well, your Chloe's fast, and she's going to do a good job protecting you against a lot of teams. But people that are sporting Bernard, Megan, double Lucian, or the people that are sporting Bernard, Megan, Zyros, and Galleon, they're going to have their Bernard that's faster than your Chloe, and he's going to go. And then that's going to put Megan up, and then Megan, or, you know, Tiana, whatever, there's a whole bunch of tunes. Megan's going to go and push up the Zyros even further, and what's going to end up happening is you're going to get looted, and you're going to get flame breath by Zyros before your Chloe even has a chance to protect the team. Of course, I don't have Zyros to do the super crazy AoE stuff, and I didn't bring Megan for the attack buff, but it's kind of, you know, I kind of brought it like this for illustration purposes, right? This is not a team I would use, and of course it's going to lose because it's not supposed to do this, but you get the example, right? And the example is, it's not hard to push a 120 speed ultra super nuker tune above your 240 speed Chloe, rendering her pretty much useless. And that's kind of like the moral of what we're going after here. I might even still be able to beat this guy. I don't know, I'm gonna try it just to see. Just to see. What? Provoke? No. Loot. Yay. Oh no. You killed Alicia. What? Do it. I don't. Kill him. What? You should not do that. This is... No. Oh. Oh. It's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. I don't... Should I loot or should I hit her? Should I loot or should I hit her? I don't... Let's loot. And maybe... Can Bernard do enough damage to kill her? No. Yay! Go Bernard! Oh. But... You catch my drift, right? That Chloe is gonna do a good job of protecting you, but you're gonna need to throw in a secondary mechanic to protect you, and I think maybe S2K here has got a good example, right? Let's try to do the same thing against S2K and see what happens. Well, probably this Orion is swift, and there's a chance that even though our Bernard is faster than his Chloe, that his Orion could push Chloe farther up to where... Maybe not. Okay. Well, I was gonna say, like, there's a possibility that Orion can move and push Chloe up before, but okay. It's not... What? Stop. That. Get. There you are. Okay, good. Good. Alright. So, you catch my drift, right? Did I complete the illustration properly? Chloe is awesome, okay? And she's gonna work good for your defense. She is. But you're gonna reach a level where people are going to use attack bar mechanics along with like Devolution or Zyros and Galleon, and you'll notice these people's Chloes, they're like 250 and stuff, but if all you need is your Bernard to be faster than your Chloe and a second attack bar increaser, and you can push up your DPS tune that's really not super fast to move before the Chloe. What's the best way to explain it? The best way for me to explain it would be to say there is hidden attack bars. Okay, I'm gonna start this fight, and all my guys are full, right? Bernard's gonna boost them, and you're gonna notice everybody fills up, right? Here's the easiest way for me to explain the attack bar mechanic. Pretend that there is more attack bar here that you can't see. Alright? And if two people are full, and I do this move that's going to increase attack bar even more, even though they're full, what's going to end up happening is pretend like there's invisible attack bar, and it's still going up past full. Whoever is farthest up will be the next to move. Okay? And what makes you go farther up? Well, your speed. Obviously, the speed buff helps you go farther up, and the faster the tune is, the more their attack bar is going to increase beyond full. So, it's not hard for you to take 2 attack bar boosters, give a really slow monster attack speed, fill up his attack bar, and then push him even higher above 100 to get that tune to move before, say, another tune that should be outrageously fast, like a 240 speed Chloe, like what we did in those examples, right? And so the easiest way for me to explain it is pretend like even though your attack bar is full, those additional attack bar increasing monsters can push it even fuller past 100. And who's going to move first when 2 people are full? The person who is fuller. And pretend like there is invisible attack bar beyond 100%. And that's why Chloe is good, but you need more mechanics or like extreme speed like a Vanessa leader to make sure she's really effective. And by more mechanics, I mean you're really going to have to mix up your elements to make sure you have some defense to plan for the fact that people are going to bring double attack bar boosters and get past your Chloe. And then last, but not necessarily the most unimportant, what I decided I was going to do is take my defense out, fall down to like Conqueror 1. I went down to like rank 4,000 or something like that. And then show you guys farming all the way up to rank 2. So like 3,800 or so, all the way up to rank 2. And like simulating a rush hour, right? I'm going through the list, I'm taking a look at guys, I'm picking out people. I'm winning most of my fights. I'm losing fights though, and those make for the good examples because you see the reason why I lose and the defensive mechanics that these guys have on their team to, you know, to stop my YOLO type setup, right? And just to give you guys an example of what it's going to be like what you're trying to set up to protect yourself when it comes Sunday near the close of the arena. Because when it boils down to getting your rewards, it's not necessarily about your best 4 monsters. There is this whole tactic which is near the close, people are just going through the list and they're just going to pick out what they know they're going to blow up really fast. And if they don't think they're going to blow you up really fast, they're going to pass on you, right? So what does this all boil down to? Well, at the higher end, what sets the best defenses apart from a good defense is 2 very simple things. Either scaring away people that are going after you with those quick blow-up setups, because time is money, right? People are more than likely gonna just go after you with something they know they can blow you up with really fast, or they're just gonna avoid you because a little further down the list there's somebody else they can blow up really fast. So why even bother with you? Yeah, they can kill you, but it's gonna take 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Why not just skip over you and go get the next guy they can blow up in 30 seconds? So sometimes just putting in the mechanics to scare those people away can be effective for your rank. Or you put in those mechanics that are going to squeak out wins against those people, right? That are designed to, okay, yeah, attack me. Come at me with your YOLO setup. And when I win, when I get a defense success every now and then, that's going to boost my rank. All right, so we got some wings from the little gift and from the wishing well. I'm going to refresh, get a new list here. I put in a real defense about 2 hours ago. Notice all the fails, and then this is where I actually put in a defense instead of like a bunch of Inugamis. And so we're going to play like, okay, this is rush hour. And my objective is to just climb. And I'm going to just pick out people that I know I want to blow up really fast and try to blow them up really fast. And this team, I'm going to avoid because the Chloe's backed up by the speed leader, and there's a double healer and a Theomaris. I just don't want to fight that. This one we'll just do this. Sure. Why not? And our objective here is we're gonna go after people and just try to kill a bunch of teams as fast as we can, and then climb rank as fast as we can. And while we're doing this, we should also illustrate kind of the act of how when I'm climbing like this, I might be avoiding some teams because of the way that they're made up, right? I don't. We'll put Chiwu in there to deal with the Chloe, and we'll go after this guy too. I don't. The Chloe's gonna be slow, and as long as he's not too Nemesis-y, maybe he is Nemesis, and I can make him pop his Nemesis. Yeah. Okay. Good. That way he doesn't clear off our armor break for Tyrone and Alicia to go. I meant to put Devilmon in Alicia. You know that? Like, I was gonna skill her up for this video because I've been waiting to skill her up for so long. But oh, I shouldn't press auto. I should. Okay, well I can press auto. It'll work. That'll work. We should skill up Alicia. Let's do it. I've been meaning to do it for a while. Hold on, we're gonna take a brief pause from the speed clearing, from the climbing, and we're gonna skill up. Okay, Alicia. So back to the action. That's good enough for that list. Let's do another refresh. And what are you doing? Sure, why not? We can Chiwu off the whatchamacallit, the immunity buff. And I'm just gonna hope that this guy isn't like really slow. He's not the right speed. That's no good. My Chiwu's a little faster than he needs to be. Oh well, maybe you won't be on revenge. Good. We'll get you next turn. Don't worry, buddy. Should we do this? No, let's just do that. And then we'll do this. That's fine, you can do that. Oh, he didn't get it off Theomars. That makes me sad. Should we do this move? Well, this team kind of freaked me out because my my Chiwu was too fast for this team. But we're still all right. Same sort of setup. It just took a lot longer to clear than what I wanted it to do. But we'll be okay. We'll recover. Let's see. What does this guy have? What? He doesn't take buffs off, does he? Alright, he doesn't take buffs off. Yeah, let's just light him up like this. There we go. So, we're just going to take 2 AoE armor breakers. And, oh goodness, he's too slow. These, sometimes these lower ranked teams tend to be a little slower than I want them to be. But that's why we bring 2 armor breakers at 2 different speeds. And as long as he doesn't Nemesis out of this, don't Nemesis. Don't. Okay, good. Yay. That's why Lure's there, because he'll knock back the Veramoses enough to where hopefully the Nemesis won't pull him up fast enough to take the What? Oh, it stopped working. Okay, well we're gonna have to pause to fix the Summoner's War for just a second. Okay, we're back. That was kind of silly. At least it refreshed the arena ranking, and we're a little higher now. Well, we can just do the same thing against this, right? Because there's no danger here. He's gonna be fast. Hopefully the Bernard goes and makes everybody else move into the Will Runes. Yeah, okay, go. And then everybody can move into the Will Runes, and then once they're done doing their thing, then we reduce their attack bars, and then we loot them to maybe get that on Bernard. Can you get armor broken? No. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter because you're all going to die. You're all gonna get nuked. Skill ups. I'm excited about playing around with her with Devilmon in her. I've been waiting for this day, and it's going to be fun. So, what have we noticed so far? Well, the only team that I've avoided is the team that had the Chloe backed up by the speed leader with the extra healer. That just looked really annoying, right? This one I don't want to do either because it's got Rez and it's got Camilla and Theomaris. You know what? I don't care. We're gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna go for luck because it could still be a fast clear. Maybe we should see. Okay, good. That don't violent proc. Okay, good. Yay! See now he's gonna pop Endure and he's gonna die. And then we'll kill Chloe too. And then we'll be what? Okay. Chloe can die too. That's fine. Bye, Chiwu. It was nice knowing you. Stop getting violent procs. Who should we can we kill him? Yeah, we might be able to kill him before he moves. Woo! Alright. I'll take it. Okay, so maybe I would have avoided him, but nah, that Chloe just ain't gonna do it. Same thing for this one. I'm gonna fight him anyway, cause I could lose, or I could win, and it could be a fast fight. I'm thinking, yay, cause then Chloe does that, and we do that, and he does that, and then we do this, and woohoo, we got them all. That makes me excited. Oh, uh-oh, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that Chloe, you know, even if you would have done Fnatic, my man, I still think I would have got you, as long as you just didn't get like really lucky. I don't know, should we do the same thing? There's a chance he could be slow, and if he's slow, then we're gonna run into problems, and then there's gonna be a defense buff, and you know, I'm just yeah, we'll do Lure with this one. We'll just skip him and we'll do where are you at, Lure? We'll get Lure in with this one. No threat on this one. So far, you're gonna notice none of these teams have that element that we talked about, which was the very fast buff area of effect buff remover. You know, should we use this or should we save it? Should we use it or save it? We should use it. We should use it because Alicia has skill ups and she's gonna hit so hard. Don't Nemesis. Don't. Okay, good. He Nemesis, but not enough. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. She does a lot more when she's skilled up. I like that. Wait, he's too low. Oh wait, we did him anyway. Oops, I didn't mean to do him. Uh-oh, we took the wrong team against this guy. And he does have a fast buff stripper. Oh no! Oh, okay, well he didn't do his move anyway. Oh, we got lucky. We got lucky. Should we do this? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters, buddy. You're not going to boost him up high enough for Alicia. We'll loot you. And then we'll freeze you. Then your whole team is dead. Oh, wow. Oh, poor Bernard. Okay. Time to get a new list. Okay, so what is this guy doing? Oh, with the monkey and the fast attack bar booster, I'm gonna avoid it. You know what? It's just not worth it. Like, cause I'm not gonna YOLO clear it fast enough. Same thing. He's just got the attack bar booster, the chance to Fnatic, and then I don't know. It's just not worth it. That you're not even. You're what? And then a Leo team. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I want to play around with Rakan. Let's do it. Let's do it. He's not even leveled yet, but we're gonna play with him anyway. Where you at? Where you at, buddy? Hold on, there you go. I'm sorry. Like, I have to play with Rakan at least once. And who else is fire? Did your fire? Did anybody else have fire that I don't? Should we take a Bella? Sure, why not? Let's take the Bella with wheel runes in case Zyros is fast. Where you at, Bella with wheel runes? There you go. I'm lame. I have a second Bella now that's on like Will Nemesis, just for stuff like that. I want to get you. Bye, Zyros. That's a dead Zyros. I want Rakan to go. Oh, Rakan didn't go. That makes me sad. This is just taking too long. I wonder how much this will do to Lucian with the defense buff. He's got a defense buff. That's kind of cheating. Kind of cheating. What? Don't do torrent. Die. Okay, good. That's still kind of fun. But I think maybe we will fight those guys on the bottom and then just get a new list, because the people on the bottom, on the top of the list, they're not going to give us so many points. And if we want to keep our climb going, we're gonna have to efficiently pick targets that we can clear without wasting a whole lot of time, that are going to give us points. We'll try maybe one more down. Okay, so how long till a refresh? Okay, cool, we get a refresh. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna be fast. We can do this, I believe. Bam, bam. And then, where you at? Bam. Wait. Bam, bam. Yeah, I think that'll work. And, okay, good. What? Who do we... What? It doesn't even matter who we block. Maybe we can sleep you. Let's just not block anybody. Yeah! he didn't sleep him, but he stunned him. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. Boom. And boom. And... Oh! You're supposed to, like, leave some people so that move can kill more people. But oh well. What you got? What you got? Didn't we just fight this guy? And took this team? And the Chloe... oh, no, we avoided the Chloe... No, I don't know. I'm not going to do it. Let's see what this guy's doing. Ooh! A gimme. Easy money. No protection. No protection. Oh, wow. And he's kind of slow. Yeah, okay, we can loot. And then... Baramos, he won't fill up before Alicia is there to put on the trounce. Sure, that's fine. Let's kill... Let's do this to you to make you slow, so that you don't come up before Tyrone can just go kill them all. There you go. That makes sense. Oh, come on, die. Nine points. What are you doing? Can we do this? Probably can. How slow is he gonna be? Maybe we can just outspeed him. And hope they don't have wheel runes. But the monkey. Let's try this. This team kind of scares me. There's a chance that that they could have wheel runes, and the Archangel could be slow. Okay, so cool. Archangel's fast, and Good, good, good. As long as we can get, like, Velajewel stuff off. Good. Cool. And then land that on Velajewel. Alright, cool. And then this should leave us with, like, the monkey. Oh, she didn't die. Oh, oh, and he killed Alicia. With a bunch of Violet procs. We're gonna do this to you. And then we're gonna do this to you. And we're gonna do this. I think we can still lose this, I believe. Because it's like the 2 Earth guys versus no healers and the... Yeah. I'm not even gonna waste the time like trying to fight it out. I don't think we're gonna win that. Yeah, we're gonna avoid that. We're just getting a new list. 1600. Sure, why not? I don't think there's as long as you don't get really unlucky with the resist. Hopefully we get all our buffs. Oh, wow. Well, at least we'll get... Oh, wow! Oh. I don't think... Maybe, can you kill Perna? Alright, cool. Put armor break on Perna. We're still gonna lose this, probably. Because he's gonna get a whole bunch of violent procs, and then that's gonna happen. I don't know. You can die. And then you can die. And then we need glancing on the Ritesh. We need armor break on the Chloe. We need to stun you. Or sleep you, one of the two. Nope. Ouch. Now we can get armor break. Oh, this Ritesh still gonna... Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Ritesh still gonna solo the rest of these guys unless we get... Can we land that? Can you... Okay, good. Good. Oh, bye, Chiwu. Oh. Oh, that was dumb. You got so lucky, guy. You got so lucky. Nick 354. Oh, you don't have any sort of a... You don't... Let's just stop going after the guys that could possibly win with getting stupid luck like that. And we'll maybe be a little more selective. What's with the wheel runes? That's what good players do. Alright, good. Oh wow, the Ritesh kind of fast for most Reteshes. Still doesn't matter very much. So we haven't run into one team yet that has a fast buff stripper. They're all just like they're using this combination of like Chloe and then a good mix of elements. Oh, you're gonna get punished. Like the combination of Chloe and a mix of healers and stuff with like some Ritesh or Theomaris or something like that. Oh wow. Sure, why not? See, we land that attack down, the attack bar decrease, and the poor Bella is not even going to catch up to like save his team. Let's do this. Riptide. What's this guy? Oh, there's no... I want to do it just to do it. Just, yeah, why not? There's no protection, so we could just see how the Verimo speed is and judge accordingly. Oh, okay, good. Good. We got resisted, so now we can just do that instead. Yay! And then we do this. They're all tanky and stuff with the whatchamacallit, Darien. Let's get Darien out of the way. I want to armor break you. Can we armor break you? Alright. Let's do this. Oh, no crit. Let's do this. And then stun you. Not stun you. So yeah, we can't hang with the Ritesh and the Chasoon, but we can hang with the Kumar and the Chasoon. Do this, then we can auto. With this particular team, it'd be nice to have Zyros, because then it wouldn't matter. So, a similar setup, like, you know, Bernard leader and a Megan and then 2 Lucians, just to push the Lucian's attack bar up and move before, like, all these Chloes and stuff, would kind of be just as effective. It would be very similar to doing something like this, right? You know, he removes a buff, but he still doesn't scare me very much. Let's do it. It'll be like, there's a really small chance that maybe like we get seized and something. I don't think it's gonna happen. What? His fly removes buffs? I did not even know that. Okay. Well, this is a good defense then, cause that boy. I did not know that fly move remove buffs. That totally like threw a kink into our plan. Stay alive long enough to... Let's just do this right now. And then hopefully he won't violent proc. Okay, good. And I don't want you... I need to slow you down. Oh. Whatever. We'll do this. Okay, good. Now we get Alicia to go. That was kind of scary. I did not know his I need him. That's awesome. I don't think his passive, I wonder if his passive can just like not be resisted. Oh, let's press the auto button and see if we can beat can we beat the Ritesh with the auto button. Stop meditating. Ritesh versus the 9,000 water guys that don't have any hit points, and oh, and the tower, and he resists my. Just stop getting so many violent procs and resisting all of my stuff. It's like it's the 100% resist Ritesh. Does that light dude have a resist leader skill? Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Okay, well, note to self, don't attack... What is it... Don't attack Gemini teams, because he does AoE buff removal. That's just absurd. We're not going to attack him. We're not going to attack him. That's the same guy. Yeah, we're definitely not going to attack him because he's got the Praha there. See, we're running into better teams now. Now we're like at 2,000, and we're running into better teams, which is kind of good because we're illustrating the point, right? I'm not going to attack him. There's too much of a chance. Same thing there. Fast buff remover. Same thing there. Okay, so now we're getting to the point where we're gonna have to be a little more selective. I'm gonna go for this guy. Because there's a chance the Chloe's going to do the Fnatic. And hopefully Veramos will be faster than Galleon, which is good. And yeah, okay. That'll work. Because we'll at least get somebody with this, hopefully. Yeah, good. Or we'll get them all. That'll just take that buff off and get him. Oh, yeah. It's this guy again. Let's do it. To loot or not to loot? To loot. Yes. Okay, don't Nemesis. Okay, good. He doesn't have enough Nemesis. What? With the counters. Only 5 wings left. We're not going to do him because he's got Praha. It's tempting. You know? Like, I think that last retest, you know, or I think that last retest he just got so lucky. I couldn't land armor break, and he got like a whole bunch of violent procs. I'm not scared of you, Ritesh. You hear that? Not scared. I'm going to not loot, and instead we're going to hit you, and we're gonna save loot for next turn because Veramos is gonna cleanse it all anyway. Maybe we should have looted, because then we would have killed everybody. Oh well. We'll loot this time. See, that's why we save loot. Just in case. I want to leave you alone. And so I don't want to AoE. I want to hit you. Then we want to do this. Yeah. See, the Ritesh just... He needs to not resist and be silly like the other Ritesh. He just got so lucky and resisted everything. Odds of that are just really, really, really low. Yeah, we're not going to do you. We're not, because you're you know what? He's tempting. Because I'm thinking I could get in front of his Praha. I want to try it. I'm tempted to try it just to try it. Like, get in front of the Praha. He doesn't have will runes. Get in front of the Praha, nuke him. Let's try it. We got Bernard. And I know my Bernard's going to be faster than this Praha. And as long as the Praha doesn't have will runes, which she doesn't, we might be able to get in front of her. We'll push Lure up and knock Praha down. Boom, like that. And then freeze them all. Boom, like that. And hope this kills everybody. And it didn't. Who do I hit? Who do I hit, guys? Let's hit Praha. Boom. Okay. Let's kill Praha. Ah! Okay, good. Now you can get that thing put on you, and that can kill everybody. Except for Veramos. Yeah. You know, that'd be an okay defense if you had will runes, right? So I couldn't have done that. But I could do that when you don't have will runes on your Praha, dude. It's not too hard. Yeah. Let's do it. With the Chiwu and then where's Galleon? The Galleon. There you go. Because I think he's gonna be faster than me. And everybody will go. He'll do the. No, he's gonna be slower than me. Can we sleep you? Or stun you? One of the two? Okay. That'll work. Why? He's gonna... the speed. He's gonna move and take it all off. Let's try it anyway. Who cares? Yeah, gosh darn it. Oh. We've seen this before if you've watched my videos, the frustration of going up against the some of these other not so highest ranked dudes where the let's reduce your attack bar so you don't move, and then freeze you all, and then frost rush after. You're gonna die for frost rush. Let's get you low so you die too. And then Darien. Okay. So yeah, his speed on his Veramos was kind of slower than what it should be. But we prevailed. Anyway, let's get a new list. Only 2 more wings before a refill. And we're probably like 800 now or thereabouts. What's up with this? Removes beneficial effects and deals damage with the holy fire. I want to do this just to do it. Sorry. There's an Eladriel. It's going to solo my whole team. But I've never, I don't think I've ever fought a light Phoenix. And he's begging for me to fight him. What? And you sped your Chloe up with the whatchamacallit, which is really good. Really good combination there with the throwing the Orion in there with the Chloe and stuff. But I don't think that it's going to be. Let's do this move. Okay, cool. You can just die. That works. All right, what do you got? Yeah, because I can't take the water guys in there with the retest, so we'll just avoid him. I want to do this. I want to do it. Just because I'm not really scared of the Rakan. I'm scared of the monkey getting a bunch of violent procs, but not so much everybody else. Oh, wow. You got like 90-something% accuracy, and oh, I don't even want to fight this anymore. That's just the silliest luck in the whole wide world. Whatever. Let's armor break you. Okay, I'll do this. And then that Rakan's gonna die. At least. Okay. Okay, so apparently when he revenges and you get stunned, then you don't get the extra turn. Silly monkey. That's never happened to me before, where he revenges, gets, and prevents me from getting my extra turn. We can't armor break, so we might as well just do that. I think the rest of the guys can kill the monkey. Yeah, okay. What silliness. What silliness. He goes out of sleep into stun. That's fun. I like that. Silly guy with your 9,000 resist. Okay. So, yeah, okay, it's pretend rush hour. It's really Saturday. But the objective is where we're ranking up, right? What are you doing with your Tiana and your 2 Zyroses? And okay. What do we do? What do we do? Just get in front of Tiana and hope they... Okay, let's just hope he doesn't have wheel runes, right? Okay, let's show you how this could be good if it had wheel runes. But the thing is that we're going to act like they don't have wheel runes. All right, and we're gonna do this and this and this, and we're gonna take Bernard to get in front of Tiana, right? And as long as the Zyroses don't both have wheel runes, I think we'll be okay, right? But you're gonna notice if this guy has wheel runes, I'm going down. Like, no wheel runes on Zyros, right? So what does that mean? Well, that means that the Zyroses get their attack bar reduced, so she can't pull them up. And there's a good chance that Alicia is going to move before she moves. I'm not even going to loot yet. I'm going to knock this Zyros' attack bar down. Okay, cool. That'll work. Alright, sure. So, could I have done that? Could I have reduced the attack bar and armor broken the Zyroses like that and killed them really, really fast if they would have had wheel runes on? No, I could not have. But the Zyroses didn't have wheel runes, and when you that's a good defense right there. I mean, that's a defense that could hold top 30 during the week as long as you're doing your offensive fights. But the reason why he's where he's at right now is because you don't have wheel runes on his troopers. Tiana can take all the stuns and stuff and armor break off the Zyros for sure, but she can't she can't take the she can't give Zyros enough attack bar to make up for Lure mashing it down. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, that's fine. You cannot do your move. No! Alright, good. Good, 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 good. Who do we... Yes, yes. Block you so that you don't... Yay! Just get on everybody. Yeah! Oh, wow. Yay, they all get to die. Yay, we like that. Okay. Oh, it updated. 561. Let's get a new list. 561. You're gonna be fast, and you're gonna put up buffs, and then we're gonna take off your buffs, and then we're gonna go. Yeah, okay, whatever. I think we can do this. As long as like something doesn't happen where the Chloe goes twice and doesn't fanatic on the first turn, I think we'd be all right. Okay, 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 okay. Get off everybody. Good. Good, 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 good. And you can't fanatic anymore. And now you're all gonna die. Kaboom. Kaboom. Yay. Setup like that is a little more dangerous if there's a Nemesis Veramos in there, or like a Ritesh or something. Oh wow. Yeah, this is gonna get punished. We're gonna be left fighting probably Theomaris and Shasun, right? But as long as he doesn't get like 8 Violet procs in a row, got 1, which isn't bad. Then we're gonna armor break everybody, and possibly we might even get an armor break on Shasun too, which could help us kill her faster. Yay! That makes Shasun die faster, and we like it when Shasun dies faster. Okay, so bam, and oh wow, Fallen Blossoms did a lot. Boom. Okay, now auto button. Good. So, what have you guys noticed so far? Right? The The one time I fought a team that had an AoE buff remover, the 2 times I fought a team that had an AoE buff remover, I lost one and then took my own attack speed against the second one. You know, I'm gonna avoid this one too, because like there's a fast attack bar increaser, right? He's gonna take off my will runes and he's gonna put Fnatic up, and I could speed clear that, I could, but I'm not gonna change out my guys for the purposes of the video. Same thing. We're not gonna fight that guy. Sure, I'll do this. Why not? There's no mechanic to protect against this. I'm even gonna loot. She's gonna survive. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's gonna survive, but okay, maybe not. All right, I'll take it. No, there's a possibility Veramos could do some silly stuff here, but nah. Just don't remove will runes and we're gonna be okay. Alright. Good. Oh wow, yeah, we even get to knock Veramos down. Should we loot yet, or should we just not even bother with the loot? I'm thinking loot, because we're gonna drop him and Veramos both. So we should just go ahead and loot. That way we get the attack bar increase. No need to save the loot on that one. What are you? It's scary. It is. But she's not backed up by a speed leader. She is backed up by, you know, okay, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat and I'm going to do this. Just so that Ver doesn't proc, right? I just want to see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Right? Do Fnatic. Do it. Okay, good. Don't crit. Don't crit. Okay, I'll take that. Good, 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 good. See, that's why we brought all water guys, so that he can't speed Chloe up even more, right? And he's gonna go and heal people, but I don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters, because all you're gonna heal is yourself. Yeah, okay. So I've gotten beaten by a couple of Chloe teams that have like the right mix of protection against what I'm bringing against it so far. Oh yeah. I love you. Bring it on. We'll certainly go for this. Do. And do. Good. And good. Yeah, I'm gonna loot. Cause yay, we got Chasoon. I like it when we get Chasoon. Yeah. Get crit. Just crit. Okay, good. 33,000. I'll take it. Does extra damage because she's got attack speed buff. I want to do it. I want to do it, but I just hope. Okay, let's hope that his Veramos is faster than Galleon. Okay. Everybody, do the Veramos faster than Galleon dance. I think he will be. Let's keep you from getting Fnatic because I don't like you and I want you to die. Yay! Yay for the Veramos faster than Galleon dance. What? Oh, I'll take it though. I think that'll be enough. I think it'll be enough. Yeah. Let's just do that. And yeah, cool. Oh, You did Fnatic. And my buff stripper got stunned. That's no fun. That's no fun at all. But it's okay. We shall prevail. We'll be okay. Give me my victory, and let's go on to the next person. What are you doing? What? Didn't we fight him? And then the retest like soloed the whole... I don't care. I want to do it again. I want to do it again. Redo. This time, Ritesh, no resisting stuff and getting violent procs. What? Okay, well at least we got Chloe. Stop! Stop doing violent procs. Stop it. Oh. Okay, good. At least he moved. Can we kill Chloe with this? Will you be enough? Woohoo! Oh no. This does not bode well. Oh no. Okay. We want to do what exactly? I don't even know what I want to do. I want to do that to you because I really need to get you out of the way. Okay? I need you to die and not move before you die. And I need glancing to land on everybody, but it didn't. Oh no. Okay. I want that to go on you. What? Oh. Oh. Okay. I quit. We're just gonna stop fighting that guy because obviously we can't YOLO him. Note to self: if he gets a couple of lucky resist, we're not gonna be able to YOLO him. Let's get a new list. It refreshed. We're 195 now. It's you again. Yay, we can do that. Sure. Some moisture to go with all this running my mouth sort of stuff. Alright, so don't... Just violent proc again. Do it again. That was just silly. Okay, good. Sure, why not do this? And then, I don't care if you kill him, really. Do this on you. What? Silly, silly, silly stuff. That's why I like that setup. There's, even if he gets like a whole bunch of lucky violent procs like he did right there, there's no chance. He's just... No chance there. But still good fun stuff. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Didn't we fight a team similar to this, and the Veramos was faster than Galleon, like he should be? Oh no, his Veramos is slow. I still want to take off all your buffs. Haha, we don't get the monkey. Let's do this, okay? Let's not loot yet. Let's hit you. And we'll do... What should we do? I'm thinking too much about this. Okay, he doesn't have a nemesis, at least. And we still can't loot. He's still going to take it off. I can reduce his attack bar. And then maybe we can loot next turn. Well, by that turn, we might be dead. Do that to you. And then we can loot. And then you can go on you. How much will this do to a monkey? Enough. And now we can maybe kill Veramos with this. All right. That's kind of wicked that his when the Veramos is slower, it always throws a kink into my system, and that makes the fight have to take like way longer than it should be. And then we kept going and going. Well, we're gonna end it there because this video is long enough, and I think I'm done making these crazy 2-hour-long videos for a long time. Gonna go back to some shorter, more entertaining sort of action type videos, and less waxing on and on about my opinions of Summoner's War PvP. But I hope it's insightful to people. I'm just trying to get out there and share what I believe separates those who are playing to play and those who are playing and want to kind of have fun doing well, that sort of thing. So I want to end this video with one last little shout out. Next video is when we're going to do summons, and it's going to be a guild recruitment video because yes, I need a couple of guild mates on the global server. So if you are on the global server and you want to compete in guild wars on a guild that floats around the top 100 all the time, feel free to look me up in Line app or Kako Talk for Rosnai, or perhaps send me a message on the channel, because for the next couple of weeks we will be looking to add a few additional members to our guild battles on the global server. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Please, if you want to do it for the fun, because that's what it's all about. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.